Hello everyone, this is Calvin Castine, and that time on your TV screen is correct. It's 11:01 a.m. on Friday, May 27th, 1988. We're here for softball game round 1, featuring the undefeated Chazy Central Rural School girls and their opponents today, Keene Valley, coming in here with a record of 2-5. This is round number 1 of the Section 7 Class D Championship Series. Chazy took the MVAC title.
I need your scorekeeper.
Refereeing today, Al Rose, and on the bases will be Steve Mitchell. Coach for Keene Valley Beavers is Connie Hickey. For Chazy, Sharon Relation. And we have a change here already. I'm not sure if there's an injury for Chazy. Looks like one of the players may have been injured. Or two of the players may be injured, I don't know. I see Lori Clark, the usual shortstop, and Kim Coulombe. Coulombe has a ice pack on her face. Judy Basher over there talking to them. I don't know if there's an injury prior to the start of the game. So this could play a factor here. This Keene Valley team, if I recall, scored 10 runs against Chazy. It was a one-sided game, however, 22-10. But if Chazy lets in a few more runs this game, it could be an interesting contest. Pitching today, back on the mound, is Kelly McDonald. Behind the plate, Gretchen Mock. First base, Tammy Roberts. Second base today, Marisha Frabatko. With Clark on the bench, Jackie Mock, the normal third baseman, has moved over to shortstop, and the normal second baseman, Jenny Coolidge, has moved over to third. In left field, Barbie Slauson. Center field, Carrie Harvey, and in right field, Courtney Gregoire.
I know it's early.
So it's the last second changes. Apparently there has been an injury because they're changing the book right now prior to the start of the game. So apparent injury here has wreaked havoc on the Chazy lineup. The batter to lead off things here in this ball game is Stacy Purdy, the center fielder. Pitch from McDonald is high, ball 1. Also in the lineup following Purdy will be Sheila McDonough, the third baseman, Penny Auer, the left fielder, J.D. Scrafford, the catcher, Jennifer Bruscow, the second baseman, Michelle Lane, the shortstop, Cheryl Carey, the first baseman, Missy LaRose, the pitcher, and Laurie Smith, the right fielder. Nobody, absolutely nobody on the Chazy bench. On the Keene Valley bench. Bunt attempt, McDonald out to pick it up, ready to first. It's me safe, and it gets away. Harvey over there backing up. Harvey has been moved to right field with a left-handed batter, and the ball gets away from her. And Purdy's on at second. This will bring up Sheila McDonough, the third baseman. So as we said, Chazy undefeated, but this Keene Valley team scored 10 runs against them the last time. So there's a little bunt, throw to first in time, and it gets the runner Purdy over to third. So 1 out, and Penny Auer, the left fielder, will step in now.
One out. Play ball.
Keene Valley looking to get a run here in the top of the first. Strike in the outside corner. Purdy getting kind of brave down the third baseline. Pitch from McDonald, high, ball, 1-1. Strike 2. Harvey back in center, Gregoire back in right field. Strike 3. Big strikeout there. That makes 2 outs, so the runner can't score now on an infield out or a fly to the outfield. Batter is J.D. Scrafford, the catcher. Looks at strike 1. Foul back. Strike 2. Ball just misses high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a pitch. In tight, ball 2, even the count, 2-2. And McDonald delivers. Swung out, hit to the left side, going to be through. I'll drive in a run. Slauson picks it up. And an RBI single for the catcher, Scrafford. Batter now, the second baseman, Jennifer Brusgal. She hits from the left side, so Harvey has moved over into right field. Ball gets away from Mock. And Scrafford in at second. So hopefully Chazy is not taking his team lightly. If this team tightens up their defense, they could pull off an upset. Ball 2. Strike. 1-2. I mean 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Foul back. Out of reach. Soft liner for Jackie Mock. She pulls it down. So 1 run across here for Keene Valley. And the Beavers lead the Eagles as we go to the bottom of the first, 1-0. Barbie Slauson will lead off things for the Eagles. Strike 1. Here in the bottom of the first, pitching is Missy LaRose. Strike 2. Defensively, it's LaRose pitching. Behind the plate, Scrafford. At first base, Carey. Second base, Brusgal. Shortstop, Lane. Third base, McDonough. Left field, swing and a miss, strike 3. Catcher dropped it. It was low, catcher dropped it, but Slauson didn't run. Left field, Auer. Center field, Purdy. And right field, Smith. Batter here, Kerry Harvey, the Eagle center fielder. Strike 2. Nope, strike 1. 1-1 to count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slow roller. Rose fires to first. And we have 2 down, and Jenny Coolidge, the third baseman, will step in. Ball 1. Strike 1. 1-1.
1-1.
Ball 2. 2-1. Chazy, the defending Section 7 Class D champions, looking to repeat. Strike. 2-2 the count. Ball 3, that'll fill it up.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2 the count. Foul back. Ball 4, high. Coolidge will race to first. She could have been called out on that. Off the base, pitcher in the rubber. Ball. This is Kelly McDonald. In fact, against hit to third, knocked down, throw to second, no, throw to first, not in time. In fact, the last time these two teams met, Keene Valley player was called out for something along those lines. He walked, got the first, danced off the bag, and was called out, and Coach Connie Hickey was very upset over it. Strike one, Jackie Mock, 2 outs, bases partially filled, runners at first and second. Ball, 1-1. On deck, Gretchen Mock. High, ball 2. 2-1. Ball 3. 3-1. Ball 4. Well, Jackie Mock draws a walk. The bases are loaded for the catcher, Gretchen Mock. Strike. Al calling a high strike zone today. Mock a soft liner to center field and it's taken by Purdy. So nothing across. The Eagles threatened, but they didn't score. Nothing across in the first, and after 1 full, Keene Valley leads 1-0. Shortstop Michelle Lane will lead things off. I think she was behind the plate last game we saw. Strike 1. Ball outside and low, 1-1. Ball 2 high, 2-1. Base hit to left center. It's in the gap. Slauson chasing. Looked to me like Harvey might have been able to cut that off and hold it to at least a double. Batter here is Carey, hits back to the pitcher, goes to first, throw to home, and Lane scores. So credit Cheryl Carey with a RBI on the infield out. And Missy LaRose, the pitcher, will step in now. 1 out, and Keene Valley leading 2-0. Center field, Harvey plays it on the bounce. Nice scoop up, fires to first, but not in time. Lori Smith, the right fielder, will come up now. Sitting on the bench all season, according to the coach, but they're down to 9 players, so she's going to play. High ball. Strike, 1-1. Roberts grabbed it, but Formatko had called for it. Luckily, there's no collision on that. Nice play by Roberts, but it could have been a collision. And Stacy Purdy, the center fielder, leadoff batter, will come up here now. 2 outs. The defense switching out there. Slauson has moved over to center. Bunt to first in time. Nice play by McDonald. So on that play there, Slauson moved to center, Harvey to right, and Greg Ware to left. So one more across for the Beavers, and they lead now going into the bottom of the second, 2-0. The second baseman, Marisha Probatko, lead things off here in the bottom of the second. Eagles trailing by 2, strike 1 from LaRose. Ball, 1-1. Very pleasant late morning softball game. Hit to third, long throw to first. Safe, but pulls the first baseman off the bag. So McDonough's throw was wide and it pulled Carey off the base. So Probatko will reach. And the batter will be first baseman Tammy Roberts. Tilts at strike 1. Every once in a while, when I mean to say Tammy Rabideau, I say Tammy Roberts, and vice versa. Tammy Rabideau was a goalie for Northeastern Clinton girls soccer team. Tammy Roberts was a goalie for the Chazy soccer team. And both play first base. So Tammy R's stick with the same position. Well hit ball by Roberts, but a nice catch in right field by Laurie Smith. We have 1 down in the batter, Courtney Gregware, the right fielder. Looks at strike 1, throw to second. Must have left a little early. Left too soon, so there'll be no pitch on that. Probatko a little eager, got called out for leaving too soon. 2 outs. Gregware hits it to the opposite side, unassisted at first for Carey. The Eagles are scoreless in the second, and after 2 full, the Beavers continue to lead 2-0. Third baseman Sheila McDonough in here to lead off the third inning. Looks at low outside, ball 1. Strike 1, 1-1. Way high. Hit up the middle. Harvey will pick it up. And a base hit to lead off the third. For McDonough, this will bring up left fielder Penny Auer. Swing and a miss, foul tick. That wasn't a swing and a miss, it was a swing and a foul tick. Strike 1. Rolls foul. Strike 2. 0-2 count. Roberts will have the easy double play. Very poor base running that time. McDonough should have been standing pat. Should have taken a better look at that ball. Roberts went over to the line, pulled it down, and stepped on the bag. Double play. This is J.D. Scrafford, the catcher. I said ball 1, ball 2. 2-0 the count. center field. Harvey under it, pulls it down, nothing across in a third for the Beavers. We go now to the bottom of the third inning with Keene Valley leading 2-0. Barbie Slauson to lead things off as we're back to the top of the order for the Eagles in the bottom of the third. It's that one just barely outside, ball one. Eagles looking to get something going here in the third. Strike. 1-1. Foul tip. Strike two. Ball two. 2-2.
2-2.
High, ball three. I'll fill it up.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count. And we'll have a payoff pitch. Ball four. Well, Slauson will go to first. And the batter will be Kerry Harvey, the center fielder. Ball. Strike. 1-1. Drops in. Out at second. Slauson had to hold up on a routine infield pop-up. Had no choice but to hold up. It was dropped and it didn't bounce too far away from the fielder, so Slauson is erased on the force out. And the batter here will be Jenny Coolidge, the third baseman. 1 out. Coolidge representing a potential tying run in this 2-0 ball game. Gets away, rolls out of play. Automatic advance. Harvey goes to second. And a pitch. Ball. 2-0. Strike. 2-1. Ball 3-1. On deck, Kelly McDonald. Foul ball.
Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2. Ball 4, just missed. So Coolidge will go to first. Have Harvey at second. And the batter will be Kelly McDonald with Jackie Mock moving on deck. Potential tying run at first base, potential lead run at the bat. Ball 1. 1 out. Bottom of the third, 2-0 to score. Round 1. Section 7 Class D playoffs. The unbeaten defending champion, Chazy Club versus Keene Valley. Ball 3, 3-0. Ball 4, McDonald, Kelly McDonald walks, bases are loaded, and Jackie Mock will step in. At the time as Hickey goes to talk to her pitcher.
One copy.
Come on, Jack. Let's go, Jack.
Strike 1. To Mock. Play ball. Harvey scores. Umpires showed good restraint on that. Would have been easy to call an infield fly, but after seeing what happened on the last one, it was hit a little bit beyond the infield.
Ordinary effort. You got to go back. Better up.
The Keene Valley wondering why there's no infield fly called on it, but the umpires thought that she had to go back and that it was a reasonably tough play, so no infield fly called on it. And it's still one out, and bases still loaded. Gretchen mocked the batter, and it's 2-1 ball game. Two and one. All three, 3-1. Ball 4, this will drive in a run, he'll drive in the tying run. Mock walks to first. Coolidge scores. We have McDonald at third, Jackie Mock at second, Gretchen Mock at first. Bases loaded here. Potential lead run at third base, and Marisha Fabatko. Looks at strike one called. Strike two. Eagles trying to cheer themselves onto a rally. Knocked down at second. Throw to first. Just barely, says the umpire, in time. A bang-banger. McDonald scores run number 3. Chazy leads 3-2. Not sure what the conference was about. And Tammy Roberts will step in. Strike one. Ball 1-1. First base open. Two and one. That conference may have been to see if Al Rose thought that there was an interference on the base runner. Hit the short. Throw comes off the bag. Safe. Mitchell looked at it, indicated out, and then decided that she was safe. Another run scores. It's 4-2. Runners at the corners.
If he didn't see the call, he'll approach me.
Oh, he
Okay.
has to ask
Yeah,
you?
he has to
Can
appeal.
I ask him to ask you?
Sure.
Did you ask him from his angle?
No.
They appeal to see if there's a tag at first. Al Rose says no. And he handled it correctly. The coach asked him, there's a steal at second, uncontested. Coach asked him, he said the umpire would have to ask me if he wants to know. And the umpire did. And Al said no. And that's the way to handle it. You can't indicate one way or the other what the call is. Strike, 2-1. Ball 3, 3-1. Top of the order to follow Greg Ware here, so a walk would load him up for Slauson. 2 outs. Ball 4. Courtney Gregoire walks first. Bases loaded. 4-2 the score, and Barbie Slauson the batter.
Nice. Coach. Not bad. You stick into.
I'm going to move in the base a bit.
Traveling the line.
Go to the right side. Joe, you got that.
Play the bag as it goes.
And the pitch to Slauson. Low, ball 1. Strike 1, 1-1. The bases have been loaded for most of this third inning. Hit to the right side. Safe. And Roberts comes sliding home, chasing home Gretchen Mock. We have 2 runs across. The first baseman, Carey, fielded that. Bruskow ran over to help out the second baseman. The second baseman beat Slauson to the bag, but the first baseman didn't. So it looked like a correct call here by Mitchell at first. This is Kerry Harvey, 6'2". Hickey asking Mitchell to appeal the Rose, and Mitchell says, I saw the play, I don't need to appeal it. On at first is out, leaving too soon. Second time Chazy's been called for leaving the base too soon. Can't leave till the ball is pitched. So our score going into the fourth. Chazy leads 6-2. Jennifer Bruskow, the second baseman, set to lead off as the old switcheroo in the outfield takes place. 6-2 the score. Top of the fourth inning, Chazy leading Keene Valley. Strike on the inside corner from McDonald. Nice catch in foul territory, Tammy Roberts. Bring up the shortstop, Michelle Lane. And with the right-handed batter up, the outfield switches again. Ball 1. Foul territory, Coolidge pulls it down. 2 outs. And a batter, Cheryl Carey, the first baseman. Ball 1. Popped up. Foul ball. 1-1 to count. Two and 1. Three and 1. Strike 2 catches the outside corner. I'll fill it up 3 and 2. Swing and a miss. Catcher drops it and she tags. Mock made the tag. So the Beavers are scoreless in the fourth. We go to the bottom of the inning with the score: Chazy 6 and Keene Valley 2. Center fielder Kerry Harvey. We'll lead things off here in the bottom of the fourth. Strike 1. She was inquiring with Al Rose about the count. She was up there. She had a couple balls pitched to her when Slauson was called for leaving the base too soon. So Al Rose assured her that the inning started all over, and so did her count. There's strike 2. Foul tip. Foul tip. Foul tip. Catcher dropped it, but it was a foul tip. Ball. 2-2. the middle, no. Fielded and stepped on the bag. Whoa, collision. Carey fielded the ball off the bag, stepped back on the bag, and just in time to greet Harvey. One down. Jenny Coolidge, the third baseman, gets that ball one. Strike 1-1. Base hit to center. Purdy knocks it down. Will be picked up by the right fielder Smith. So Coolidge with a single gets a pat on the back from Judy Bayshard. And the pitcher Kelly McDonald will step in now.
1 out.
Strike one. Strike two. 0-2 the count. Hit to the left side. Nice play, throw to first in time. Nice play there by McDonald at third. 2 down. And I'll bring up Jackie Mock. Strike one. Base hit to center field. We kind of lost track of the ball. Purdy races it back in. Base hit for Mock. Runners at the corners, and Gretchen Mock will step in now. Ball one. As Jackie Mock races into second. So runners at second and third. Ball gets away from the rollout. Coolidge scores, and Jackie Mock goes into third. Two and 0 the count. Strike. 2-1. Ball 3, 3-1. Way high, ball 4. Gretchen Mock will go to first. We have Mox at the corners, and Marisha Forbatko stepping in. Ball.
Dead ball.
Rolls out of play. Ball. Jackie Mock scored in that dead ball that rolled out of play, obviously. So it's now 8-2. Hit to the right side. It's in there for a base hit. Throw home, and Gretchen Mock scores. Throw goes into second, and Forbat goes in at second. So Chazy running around the bases as Keene Valley is caught throwing the ball around. An all too familiar habit with a lot of clubs that end up on the losing end when they start doing that. Bring up the first baseman and my good personal friend Tammy Roberts. Hit to short. Knocked down. Lane was looking to throw it to third. There was no force there, and Forbatko very wisely, probably at the insistence of Coach Relation, stayed at second. Otherwise she would have ran into an out at third. Courtney Gregoire looks at strike one. So Roberts reaches on the error by Lane. Strike two. We have a 9-2 ball game here in the fourth. A little high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2, 2-2. Ball. Nice stop there by the catcher Scrafford. 3-2. Payoff pitch. LaRose winds and delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Chazy picks up a few more, and we go now to the 5th inning with the Eagles leading the Beavers 9-2. Top of the 5th, 9-2. Chazy with 3 runs in the bottom of the 4th have jumped out to a commanding lead. This is Michelle. No, this is not Michelle Lane. Let's see who this is. This looks like Missy LaRose to me. Ball 1. Ball 2. 2-0. Strike. 2-1. Beautiful catch, Kelly McDonald. Line shot, looked like a Statue of Liberty play. Stuck her glove out, pulled it down. Well hit ball by LaRose, but McDonald pulled it down, and Laurie Smith, the right fielder, will step in. 1 down. And a pitch. Strike 1. Way high. 1-1.
1-1.
Base hit to left. Going to be a couple of bases at least. Slauson catches up with it. The throw will come to the cutoff. That'll be a 1-out double for Laurie Smith. Number 9 batter in the batting order. She hasn't played much this year. And she gets a double. Stacy Purdy, the center fielder, will step in now. And the old switcheroo in the outfield. Harvey goes to right, Slauson to center, and Greg Ware to left. On the ground, Roberts. And McDonald covering just in time. 2 down. And Sheila McDonough, the third baseman, will step in now.
Right down the line. 2 down.
This is outside, ball 1. Ball 2. Strike. 2-1. Could be trouble. It's going to drop in. Texas League single to left field. McDonough gets an RBI as Smith scores run number 3. It's a 9-3 ball game with 2 outs here in the 5th. And the batter will be Penny Auer, the left fielder. Ball 1. Backer to McDonald. Throw to Roberts in time. So the Beavers pick up a run, and we go now to the bottom of the 5th with the Chazy leading 9-3. Back to the top of the order for Chazy in the bottom of the 5th. Barbie Slauson will lead things off. 9-3 the score. Misses outside, ball 1. Strike. 1-1. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 and 2. Hit to short. Lane knocks it down. Throw to first. Not going to be in time. I'll bring up Kerry Harvey, the center fielder, and part-time right fielder. Pitch, a little high, ball 1. Popped up. Almost a nice catch there by Scrafford. 1-1 to count as a noon whistle blows here in Chazy.
2-1.
2-1. Whistle's a little early. Strike 2, 2 and 2.
2-2.
On the ground, Lane can't find it. Didn't get down on it. Rolled under her glove. Lane, as we said earlier, was a catcher in the previous game that we saw against Keene Valley. Well, runners at first and second, nobody out, and Jenny Coolidge, the third baseman, looks at a high 1, ball 1.
Two
2-0. Ball 3 gets away from the catcher, Scrafford. Couldn't find it.
3-0.
3-0 the count. Ball 4. Gonna load him up. No advance. Good hustle there by Scrafford. Kept the ball in play. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And the cleanup batter, Kelly McDonald, up. This is why they're called the cleanup batter. Just to bat in these type of situations. Up the middle. It's going to be in the middle for a base hit. Everybody moves up 1. Slauson scores. Harvey goes to third. Coolidge to second. And McDonald on with a base hit at first, and Jackie Mock. To center field, Purdy giving chase. Mock will get 3. We'll see if they'll send her. They're going to hold her. A triple. Here comes the throw. Might have scored on it, but no sense in taking a chance on a dangerous play. Would have been a tough sliding play at home. No reason for that in a game like this. That makes the score 13-3. A bases clearing triple for Jackie Mott. If there's such a thing, I guess it was a grand slam triple. Bases loose at third. Charlie O'Connor among the fans. He's always here cheering on the Eagles. It's always good to see the man in charge taking such strong interest no matter where we go. Home games, away games, it seems like Charlie's always there. He's the head man here at Chazy. And he has a keen interest in the students. Gretchen Mock. Strike. To the left side in the hole. Out of score, Jackie Mock gets away in left field. Gretchen racing, she'll be in at third. So a single and a couple extra bases on a misplay in left. And the batter is Marisha Frabatko. I will switch of positions. Let's see, Purdy is coming in to play shortstop, and Lane is going into center field. And the pitch to Frabatko, hit weakly, going to drop in front of shortstop. Purdy knocks it down, throw home. Mock will score. Purdy, a left-handed shortstop. Frabatko at second. Crawford appears to be okay after the collision. Tammy Roberts, the batter. Ball one. 15-3 the score. Another high-scoring game for Chazy. Gets away, he's going to go out of play. Automatic advance for Frabatko. And the pitch swung on up the middle, base hit. Roberts with a single up the middle. Drives in Frabatko, it's now 16-3. And Courtney Gregoire will be the batter. Pitch is high and outside, ball one. And a dirt, ball two. Strike, 2-1.
2-1.
Strike two, 2-2.
2-2.
Like three. Gregoire is down swinging, and the batter will be Barbie Slauson. Strike. One down, hit to center field. Lane can't pull it down. Roberts is going to be sent home. Slauson is going to be held up at third. So Roberts scores. Slauson in at third with a three-base error on a well-hit ball. And it's now 17-3. And a batter, Kerry Harvey. On the ground to short. Purdy to first. Two down. Slauson scores. 18-3. And Jenny Coolidge the batter. Strike one. Ball, 1-1. Hit the third in fair territory. Probably would have gone foul, but McDonough had a little choice in that one. He was rolling pretty fast. He couldn't let it go. It would have rolled into left field. A base hit into center for Kelly McDonald. The Eagles are getting up there swinging. They lead 18-3, and it looks like they want more. Jackie Mock, the batter. Jackie Mock swings at the first pitch. There's a third out, taken by second baseman Jennifer Brusgal. So we go to the top of the sixth now with Chazy leading 18-3. The catcher, J.D. Scrapper, to lead things off here in the 6th. Chazy came up with 9 big runs in the bottom of the 5th to take a commanding 18-3 lead. Off Mock's glove, score it as you will. We'll probably call it infield hit for her. Batter, Jennifer Brusgal, the second baseman. Left-handed batter switches on in the outfield. Strike. Hit the Mock. Throws to second to Provatko covering. We have 1 down. And I'll bring up Michelle Lane, who's in center field now. Start the game at short. This is probably quarterfinal action. I would expect that this would advance the winner to the semifinals. Ball will try to catch the ear of one of the Section 7 coordinators, Judy Bayshard. Hit to the right side. Provatko pulls it down. Nice play by the second baseman. Between innings, we'll try to catch Judy Bayshard's ear, and we'll check and see who Chazy would play if they should hang on and win this ball game, which looks like they will win it. Cheryl Carey, the first baseman now, with 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Ball 1. 18-3 the score. Demott to Provatko covering second. 10-0 across for the Beavers in the 6th. We'll go to the 7th with Chazy hanging on 18-3. We checked with Judy Bayshard, and she has informed us that the winner here, which appears to be Chazy, would play at home against the winner of the Crown Point Newcomb game. That game will be played on Tuesday at 4 p.m. Ball 1. That's Tuesday, which was probably May 31st, I would think. Not having a calendar in front of me, I believe Tuesday is the 31st. 2-0 the count to Gretchen Mock. Bottom of the 6th. Eagles leading 18-3. And if I know them, they're not going to be satisfied. They're going to want a few more. Ball 4. Mock goes to first. And Marisha Provatko will be the batter. Strike.
Good ball, 1 base.
Rolls out of play.
1 strike here.
One strike. Ball.
1-1.
1-1. On the ball going out of play, Gretchen Mock goes to second. She had it made anyway. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 the count. Up the middle. Throw to first is low. Purdy's throw is low, goes out of play. So Mock will be sent home. 2 bases on the ball going out of play. And Provatko goes to second. And a batter will be first baseman Tammy Roberts. Purdy checks the runner, throws to first, high. You better forget about the runners and worry about the batters. Provatko scores. And on the error, mark another E6 in your book. And Roberts standing in at second. 20-3 is the score, not the time. And Courtney Gregoire looks at strike one, swing and a miss, strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 the count. Comebacker to the pitcher. Nice scoop up at first by Carey. LaRose had a lot of time for the throw, but she threw it a little short. One down. Top of the order again here for Chazy. This is about the 15th time that Slauson has stepped to the plate. She and a couple others batted twice in the 5th inning. Drops in, base hit to center field. That scores Roberts. Base hit for Slauson is 21-3. Still only one out. And Carrie Harvey, the batter. Waste a little time wrapping a single up the middle. Lane picks it up. Slauson will stop at second. Chazy first ball hitting, and they're wrapping it all over the field. Jenny Coolidge stepping in here. Strike one. Up the middle. Off the glove. Everybody's safe. Off the glove of LaRose. Everybody's safe. Bases loaded for the cleanup batter again, Kelly McDonald. Dead ball, somebody left too soon. Slauson for the second time, leaving too soon. No pitch.
2 outs.
2 outs. Ball one. Harvey with a late jump. I don't know what was going on there. So McDonald has the inning end with her bat in hand as we go to the 7th with Chazy leading 21-3. Keene Valley down to their final 3 outs. It'll be Missy LaRose, Lori Smith, and then back to the top of the order, Stacy Purdy. They need 18 to tie as we go into the top of the 7th. Ball one. Ball 2-0. Hit the short, second, gets under Fabacco's glove, gets away from Harvey in center. LaRose will go to third. This is in at third, an error at second by Fabacco. And an error also on Harvey. So give Fabacco the error for the runner reaching first, and Harvey the 2-base error reaching third.
Illegal pitch. Ball 1 on the batter. Runner comes in.
Lori Smith, the batter. A balk called on McDonald. They're checking the scorebook. Probably thinking a batter is batting out of order, but this is, I believe Carey was the last batter for Keene Valley in the 6th. Well, whatever the problem was, they've resolved it.
1-0.
1-0 the count. That illegal pitch counts as a ball. There's ball 2. Lori Smith is the batter. 21-4 is the score. Nobody out in the top of the 7th. The Chazy bench had called a timeout just as McDonald was getting ready to deliver. She held up her delivery, so it was an illegal pitch.
2-1.
2 balls and a strike. There's the count.
Good one.
Swing and a miss. I'll even the count. 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Mock drops it. Throw to first. And be safe at first. Safe at first. Smart thing to do on something like that is for the catcher. Smart thing to do is the catcher to hit the base runner. She's running slightly in fair territory there. She's supposed to be running in foul territory. This is Stacy Purdy. About once she gets to this point in the field, she's supposed to be running in foul territory. So the catcher has to throw around her if she's in fair territory, and the smart thing to do is to hit her, which would be interference on the runner. Hit to the right side, because if you throw around her, the umpire may not agree that there was interference, but if you throw and hit her in fair territory, the umpire should agree. So if you have a clear shot to first, you should throw directly and not around the runner in a situation like that, providing she or he is in fair territory. First and second, and Sheila McDonough. Of course, that's only my theory on a situation.
4-1.
I'm sure individual coaches have individual thoughts on that matter, but since interference is rarely called, hit to Forbatko, steps in second for the first out. And since interference is rarely called on those, just a way to get the umpires to make a move on it. Runners at the corners, 21-4, and Penny Hour, the left fielder, stepping up with the cleanup batter, Scrafford on deck. 1 out in the top of the 7th. Ball. One runner will go uncontested into second. We'll have runners at second and third. Bunt attempt, strike. That was low out of the strike zone. 1-1. Bunted foul, strike 2.
Ball, ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2.
Comebacker to McDonald. Throws to first. Roberts had to stretch. (21-5). McDonald thought about throwing home. She would have had a tag play at home, but she decided to go for what was supposedly the shore out, but her throw was a little off. Roberts had to stretch and couldn't hang on to it. On the second and third, 21-5. Scrafford hits it off McDonald's glove. McDonald will fire to first in time. Throw home. And Sheila McDonough scores. 21-6.
2 down.
Hour on third. 2 outs, and Jennifer Brusgow, left-handed batter, will step in here.
2 out.
Ball 1. Up the middle, base hit. (21-7). 21-7. Bruscow with a base hit up the middle. Michelle Lane, the center fielder. High, ball one. Ball two. Brescal in at second. Looks like George Brendler wandering over to say hello to Mr. O'Connor. Ball just misses. 3-0 the count. Ball four. Lane walks. And the batter will be Cheryl Carey, the first baseman. She is batter number 9 in this 7th inning for Keene Valley. Oh. Drops into center field. 21-8 will be the score. As Keene Valley has chased across 5 runs this inning. And batting for the second time in the 7th, Missy LaRose, the pitcher. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Pitch from McDonald. McDonald's pitch misses, ball one. Strike 1-1. Up, Coolidge should have it at third. She does. So they finally get the third out. And this quarterfinal game is finally over with the Chazy Eagles advancing, the defending champions advancing in the Section 7 Class D playoffs. They will play on Tuesday, May 31st at 4 p.m. at Chazy versus the winner of Crown Point Newcomb. Well, our final score here on this Friday afternoon, May 27th, 1988. Chazy 21, Keene Central 8. And that's the way it was in Chazy on May 27th.